why are meme coins a big deal? Why are they making so much money? And how can you actually be good at flipping meme coins? This is the most entertaining, frustrating, and engaging category of crypto, and the most discussed right now. It's the most hated, but also the most loved. Why is that? Why is there so much hype about meme coin, and why are they outperforming real projects with real utility? Do you understand? Okay, you're not alone. In this video, I'll help you guys understand it. This is the masterclass of meme coins. If you want to understand how meme coins work and why are they going so high, and they will be the best performer in this cycle, better watch this video to the end. I was in Dubai, I was in Hong Kong, I'm now in Miami, and I keep meeting a lot of people from two different camps. There is a lot of VCs that are so frustrated and angry at meme coins because their real projects they invested in are not doing well, while meme coins are basically doing the best. So let's get into it. For you to sort of have a good understanding of where this began, it actually started with Ethereum. When Ethereum launched, smart contracts came to the table. It meant that anybody can write a few lines of code and create their own coin. And the first cycle of that was 2017. So what was happening is that entrepreneurs would just come into crypto, write a white paper, and promise a big future that, oh, now imagine supply chain on blockchain. Imagine pets on blockchain. Imagine putting medical records on your blockchain. So everybody was creating all these projects using blockchain as a narrative that this is the future. Everything is going to be on the blockchain and we're the ones doing it. So they'll write a white paper, get a founder on there, and then they would get some advisors, big names that have worked for tech companies like Amazon, IBM, and several others. And they would come in there and be like, oh, you see, we have a top 10 team here. This team is 5-star. It's going to build the future of medicine on the blockchain. Now let's raise money. We need about 200 million to do this. All right. And then they would issue the token on Ethereum, and investors like us, normal people on the outside, would buy. These guys didn't need to raise money from any traditional investor at all. It was basically crowdfunding, and the regulations were so open-ended at that time. You could do whatever you want. You didn't even have to register a company. You raise money and you issue the token, and then the token starts trading. More investors come in a little bit later, the price keeps going up, but you got rich by issuing that token. So projects like EOS, Neo launched years ago. They raised a lot of money. Now they're just tokens. They don't even have any utility at all. That's how it all started. Now moving on, the regulations started coming in. Government is like, hey, you guys are making lots of money, but what you're doing doesn't seem real because there's no real projects being launched. Like, in fact, right now, do you use any platform that's crypto related other than trading? No. Basically, there's no crypto-based utility projects out there or products that real people in the real world are using. Crypto is mainly being used right now as a speculative instrument, all these tokens. Right? So a new cycle came in because the market was too dirty. A couple of people got arrested because they raised money or they scam, whatever. And then the VC cabal came in. Silicon Valley VCs and VCs from all over the world came to clean up the look a little bit. They're like, okay, this is a good model of making money, but if we just do it like this, the government is going to look at us in a weird way and we might get in trouble. So let's build it like it's a real Silicon Valley startup. So they came in, started funding all these projects, at least that have some real activity going on. So if you have a team of 12 people, you're building some software, VC would come, put $1 million in your bag and be like, okay, so you're the founder. This is how it's supposed to talk. This is how it's supposed to look. Talk about the company, travel the world, go to engagements, and we're going to fund you. And then they take some money, put it into invest in influencers, pay influencers on YouTube and TikTok to talk about the coin. And then when the project launches, it will go on Binance and Coinbase and other cryptocurrency exchanges, and then you would have to go buy it from there. So you think you're buying a new token. Like in 2018, people were doing that. Even in 2020, 2021, people were going on Binance, new tokens on Launchpad, launching every day. But most people do not understand that there were VCs that already invested in these projects at early stage, and when the market cap was, let's say, $600,000 or $2 million. By the time they're being listed, they already have a market cap of $800 million. Like Aptos, for example, these already launched on high market caps. So which means that the retail investors stopped seeing value from these coins. So to give you a comparison, during the ICO boom, retail investors could still make money because they were getting these coins from the get-go. You would invest in a TGE, or if you invested in in an ICO. You had the same access as the VC to invest on the same stage or the fundraise, which means you could see 100x, 200x, 1000x, no problem. But now with the VC coming, you can see that by the time the project hits Binance, it's already too late for the retail investor. So you buy the token, the most you can make, maybe it's 10x, 20x at best. Mostly people don't even make it that high. And sometimes the tokens can even trade under the listing price. So, if you're a retail investor with $500 to your name, you basically have no chance. You have no edge on Binance and Coinbase because those projects are over invested by VC. And then as the market always does, it's dynamic. It always adjusts itself. Meme coins started coming into play. Meme coins are special in so many different ways. And I need you guys to understand this. This is what makes meme coins so special. I talked about several other crypto projects that launch and they get attacked or something happens or they just never deliver any product. Part of it also is that regulation is now very hard on crypto. If you want to create a project, the SEC can come and say, hey, your coin is actually a security. If you were using it to raise money in promise of a certain utility in the future or certain gains that, buy our coin, it's going to 100x, that is a security. XRP is a perfect example of a crypto project that has been stifled because regulators came for it. So the market found a new way to do something. Be like, hey, let's think about this for a second. The crypto market is basically promising a future, but we haven't really seen any future or real products. And the only thing that people care about is price. Is it going up? Is it going down? Number go up, number go down. If that's the case, do we really need to launch a security token? No. Actually, why don't we just create a coin that promises no future gains, promises no utility, that we're not building anything. It's just a coin with a picture of a dog. That's what a meme coin is. So in that fact, it's not a security at all, because also most of the good meme coins have a very good, fair and free distribution. It's either through an airdrop or free mints, or it's given out to you for free with very little for the founders to take the coin. And it doesn't even matter who is behind the coin. People don't have to know. You don't have to be a Harvard graduate for the market to trust you, because the information about the meme coin is already on the on-chain. You can check it out. What the smart contract is all about. What are the security vulnerabilities? Can this smart contract create more tokens? Okay. Is there a burning mechanism? There are several factors that you can see on-chain. They cannot be hidden. It's a smart contract that everybody can see. And you can choose whether to invest in it or not. And because of these parameters, it's easier for the retail investor to invest $500 and wake up with $1 million tomorrow. It can happen. And you get a few of those stories. That's what makes people to believe that, hey, maybe I can make it in a meme coin. And most importantly also, meme coins have a very strong social aspect. They're very engaging. A coin like Aptos, let's look at Aptos, right? Aptos came into the market and everybody knew that it's a big VC play. If you're going to invest into a project like Aptos or even Solana, Sui, and all these big blockchains like layer 1s and layer 2s, Optimism and stuff, right? You do know that you're investing in it because maybe it's cool technology, it's infrastructure, right? So people who invest in those projects are people with money. They're like, okay, I'll put $30,000 into Arbitrum and then I'll chill. In the future, it could be worth more because, it's a blockchain, it's being used and it's a good investment. You don't post about it. You don't go on social media and make memes about it. You don't scream about it. You don't tell all your friends. You just tell maybe 2 people that, I invested in Arbitrum. You feel good. You feel smart that, I'm an investor. Look, I invested in Arbitrum. I also invested in Solana. I also invested in this one. Like, you feel sophisticated. Meme coins are the opposite of that because there is nothing to start with. They start with absolutely nothing. A group of people who created a meme coin and they come together because they like dogs. They like a specific type of dog, and you buy that coin and they start talking about this on Twitter, or they make memes, and the more they share this stuff, everybody sees it. If they're funny, other people jump on board because it's a meme, and then it creates a movement, and then everybody looks at that, they're like, oh my gosh, look at this meme, is ripping, it's doing well, and these people seem to be having fun. You want to be part of that, and then you start investing in. And the upside potential, let's say you discovered a meme coin at a $4 million market cap. When you buy that meme coin and you can see that maybe it could go to $1 billion market cap, you're like, oh, if it does go to $1 billion market cap, I will make life-changing money. So the upside for the retail investor in meme coins is much larger, whereas the upside on the so-called real utility projects is very low because the game theory is rigged against the small investor. Big crypto is now set up for the institutional investors at this point. And that is why meme coins are pumping. That is why meme coins are being successful. That is why meme coins are contagious, because they have that meme effect, and the upside potential for retail investors is great. And you should not look down on them, because even though I'm meeting a lot of VCs that hate meme coin, I met a guy who is doing family office recently. He's like, oh yeah, we're investing in meme coins. He's working for a family office simply because they want to invest in meme coins, and they picked him to do the picking of these meme coins. So it's now becoming a new phenomenon on the internet. Whereas, okay, we issue a meme coin because it's not a security. The government is not going to come for us to say, okay, oh, you raise money saying that you're going to create this future and all that. We're not doing that. We're just memes. We're just having fun, bro. Free and fair for everybody, I think. So there's no difference between a real utility crypto and a meme coin, because both of these coins actually are just created to make money anyway, for the number to go up. However, I think the real projects that look real are more dangerous, because people invest lots of money in those projects since they think that it's real and it's going to deliver something in the future, and then they end up losing. With meme coins, everybody knows that, look, I'm investing in absolutely nothing. This can go to zero, and if they lose money, nobody complains. Nobody reports to the police. While with these other projects, people file lawsuits and stuff like that because they feel betrayed. Since you were hosting conferences and talking about the future, telling them how you're going to change the world. If they buy this coin, they're buying part of the future. Meme coins are the opposite. They will actually tell you that it's more likely going to go to zero. You're not buying anything. The website is one page. It's ugly with no proper design. With text, just say, hey, this coin is only here for the vibes. It's a dog with a hat. And now it's almost $4 billion in market cap. So how do you pick a meme coin? Look, you have to follow communities. If you go on Deck Screener, it shows you the metrics that you should be looking out for. Okay, can this be exploited? Is the pool secure? Are you able to buy and sell this token? Can they issue more tokens and stuff like that? But the most important part of the meme coin is to be in a meme coin that is fire, that's fun and entertaining and engaging. And you can always see that online when people are interacting. How are the community members interacting with each other? Are they having fun? Does it make you want to get in there? Did they choose the right meme? If it's a dog, is the dog cute that other people also want to use it? Like dog with hat, for example, is a beautiful example of this. Don't wait for somebody to just tell you about a meme coin. Go on Twitter and look at what is the community of those meme coin people are doing. Are they creating memes about it? Is it fun? And what are the tokenomics? Is there pre-mine? Do the founders give themselves like 80% of the tokens and then the rest of us only got 20%? If that's the case, then it's a bad meme coin. If it's free and fair and the distribution for meme coins is usually much better because it's a lot of people holding them, the community aspect is there, then it's good. But if it's a VC-backed meme coins that are paying influencers to promote, bad. Okay? I hope this video helps you guys understand meme coins and how we got here and how you can go about it, right? The history is very important to understand the present and to act accordingly into the future. Subscribe to the channel if you found this video helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay awesome.